Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, friends of Japanese art prints. But first let me introduce myself. My name is Dieter Manschura and I'm the owner and manager of the Artelino company, and we sell Japanese prints, Japanese art prints in weekly online auctions. The subject of our video production today is a book. Yeah, a book. Well, regular clients of Artelino who know me for a few years, they know I'm a little bit an IT geek. Yeah, well, that's true. And when I'm looking for some information, of course, I go on the internet. Wikipedia is a great website for instance, searching for information. But when it comes to reading and enjoying a book also with a lot of nice images, I prefer still the real thing. There is nothing that gives you more pleasure and enjoyment than a real book. And I want to present this book. It's titled Visions of Japan, Hasui Kawase's 100 Masterpieces. Well, this book is actually a follow-up of a catalogue raisonné published at the beginning of the 21st century. And that catalogue raisonné, that is basically a directory, a thick, fat book of all works published, created by Hasui Kawase, and most of them published by Watanabe Shotsaburo. And that book is fat, thick, it's really for professionals and very serious power collectors, and it's expensive. I think it costs roughly $600 or 600 euro. And this is a cheaper follow-up, and it shows 100 of his best prints in full page and color. It comes with 2 informative articles at the beginning by Kendall H. Brown. I think that's the same author who also wrote this or contributed to the book about Paul Binney. Well, let's take a look now at the real thing. Well, at the beginning you have roughly 25 pages of explanation about the life of Hasui Kawase. That's, for instance, well, one of the sources where I take the information that I told you in previous videos. Okay, then comes, for instance, a page that shows the different seals that you can find on Hasui prints, the seals, copyright seals used by Watanabe. That's quite helpful for newbies too. And I show you now a few of these lovely images. Some of these you know from our auctions, because we've had these prints in previous auctions over the years, even more than just one copy. And some, I have to admit, we've never had them in our nearly 20 years history of Artelino in one of our auctions. And some, I really love them and would like to have them myself. I'm going to show you one. Let's see, that is what I really like most about Hasui Kawase's woodblock prints are his winter scenes. And that is one, I think the design is from 1936. It shows a gate in Tokyo, and look, the contrast of this red gate with this old car and, well, this winter landscape. And it's all made by hand, incredibly. And look, the gradations and the impressions it makes. You couldn't even make and create such a mood with a photograph, I think. Okay, maybe another one. Yeah, that's also a nice one I love. The Tori at Miyajima, here with these soft colors, lovely. Okay, well, the book was published in 2003, and it was published by Hote Publishing. At that time, a publishing company specialized in Japanese art, especially Japanese prints. And that company was located in the Netherlands. The Netherlands are a small nation, but they had the trade monopoly with Japan for nearly 250 years. And therefore, in Japan, you have an old tradition of art aficionados, of art fans, lovers for Japanese art and Japanese woodblock prints. And you have a few great guys. You have the Society for Japanese Art with volunteers like Uhlenbeck or Eric van den Eng or Robert Sharp, who did a great work, made many publications, and they also contributed to all these books published by Hote Publishing. And later, Hote Publishing was taken over by Brill. Why am I mentioning this? Well, I come to the next topic. We do not sell books. I'm not an idiot, will never do it. And I'm not getting any discounts on or anything. I just want to give you a tip where you can get it. Well, usually then I check Amazon, of course, and usually there you often have the best prices. I went there, and afterwards I went to the publishing company, Brill, where you can buy it directly. I was astonished. It was considerably cheaper on Brill. And besides, yeah, one should maybe support a small publishing company that is specialized in a small market niche. And our market niche is Japanese art, and especially Japanese art prints. Well, I'm coming to the end. Wait a moment. Someone from my team members is just giving me a note there. Seems to be important. Oh, that's a question from one of the viewers of this video, yeah, which just came in. And, well, the question is, I'm going to read it. Well, who is the yellow-furred guy with the big nose who showed up at the beginning of this video? Should I really tell you? Not so sure. Nobody knows you on the internet when you're a dog or when you're a bear, as long as you don't show up in a video. But now it's too late. Okay, that was Bruno, our webmaster, and the guy who programmed the great Artelino website. You don't believe it? Okay, I admit he's a little bit clumsy with his paws, but he's a great programmer. Believe me. I'm giving you one example. Well, you know the Artelino website, what it looks like on a large screen on your desk, and you know what it looks like on a tablet, but have you ever seen it on a smartphone? I'm going to show that now to you. Just a moment. Yeah, here it is. So now take a look. This is how you would normally see it. 4 prints in a row, the catalog is not very good for such a small thing, huh? No. Okay, and you turn it around, and this is how you see it on a smartphone. And this was all done by Bruno, our great programmer. So kudos to Bruno. And, well, thank you for watching. Have a nice weekend.